episode, ladies and gentlemen. Later, we'll have music from singing sensation Alicia Dixon. She's going to be over there. But first, watch out for that tree. It's Hollywood heartthrob, Brendan Fraser. There he is. Oh, welcome here. Hello, sir. Oh. Hello. Big Hollywood star. There he is. And from George the Jungle to Martina of the Jungle, it's tennis superstar Martina Navratilova. Hello.
Hello.
Martina, Brendan, Martina. Oh.
Now. Food. You have food here.
Well,
I'm still hungry. Oh,
good luck with that.
see? They should have done that on the show. We would have tried to eat that.
You know, actually, they could. They could tease you with... Did you know... you didn't see any of the show, did you?
I was told all about it, that you're made to eat disgusting things.
Yeah, no, really. But you didn't. You didn't have to eat
I
bad
didn't
things.
have to, and I wouldn't have. That's one thing that I said from the get-go. I cannot do that stuff.
But there
I
was-
would eat it.
Would you?
Oh, why not? You only go around once.
Oh, you should see the things they have to eat, though.
They were still, like, alive. They said, you have to chew the cockroaches before you swallow them because they would crawl back up. I'm like, no. Not me, man. I'm not that hungry. I'm not that hungry.
No, because I was going to say, watching the show, because some of the people, clearly, you know, a bit mental and deranged, and you kind of think, well, I get why they're on there. But you did look at you and kind of think, why did you... And it was just that you didn't really understand what it was going to be like.
Well, I thought it was more like a camping trip. It's like camping, sleeping under the stars. How bad can it be? I've done that before. I liked it. I just did not know we were going to be so food deprived for 3 weeks. And I lost about 11 pounds, and I did not have 11 pounds to lose. So I have to buy a belt because nothing fits. Everything's like falling off me. Even my rings are falling off me.
Well, girlfriend,
So-
you're looking fine.
Well, thank you, darling.
No, you should see it in the jungle. I mean, ripped. You have an amazing body. Really, amazing
Yeah,
body.
Joe was slapping my butt. Every time I was bent over, there's Joe, you know, slapping my butt. Called it peachy, in fact.
Oh, yes, he did.
He
Yes, that's
did,
in the
yeah,
quiz.
which
Yeah,
I've been called a lot, but that was not one of them.
Now, this was filmed in Australia, and you've been to Australia.
Yes, I have. Yeah.
And now, you had an incident, I think, was it in a zoo? You had an incident.
Oh, yes, it was.
So you're there, and you were visiting his emus.
What happened was, see, there's this zoo, and it's in Australia, right? And we go up, and the zoologist, and I don't do dialects very well, but he was Australian, and he said something to the effect of, now, I'll try it. You got to be really careful as it is mating season for the emus. Don't turn your back on them. I took it as a challenge. So anyway, we went and looked at emus, about like that, and I was looking at an emu, and suddenly, what the hell? There's an emu behind me with like a bird boner. I mean, what the hell? I'm telling it like it was, and it was not like, you know...
Was it impressive?
It didn't look like lipstick, I'll tell you that.
Well, you don't expect it from a bird, somehow.
No, you don't. I mean, monkeys, I know. I will not work with monkeys at all, ever again, because if they get frustrated, for instance, then they'll disappear up into the rafters and start pulling the set apart and masturbating. Why are you laughing? It's the truth. It's serious. It's what I do for a living. And that monkey that you saw in that picture, that one, I don't know if you have it again, but yeah, that one, you little asshole.
Is he biting you there?
You know what he's doing? He's wearing a fur bikini because he's got a perpetual erection.
So what, they put a little bit of fake fur
Yeah,
on
they
him?
had to build him a little fur bikini to put on him.
Oh, there it is! Look, you can see it!
He would get ticked off, and what he was doing, he pulled part of the hairpiece off instead. And I thought, well, that's not good. And then he got really angry with me, and he climbed up and went and had a wank somewhere, I guess. As all good actors do.
Yeah! Now, we've just back into the jungle because you did set another record in the jungle for peeing.
No, that was not there. That happened another time.
Oh, another time?
Yeah,
But you timed it?
Well, I was trying to catch an airplane. Had been playing for like 3 hours in Florida heat, and I was trying to catch the last flight to Colorado, and I had to go to the bathroom really badly on the way to the airport, but I knew if I stopped, I was going to miss the plane. So we drove, but I mean, my bladder, when the woman accelerated, it hurt, okay? I had to go really badly. So I get on the plane, they shut the door, and we're like pulling out the gate. I go to the bathroom, and I just sort of looked at my watch to see what time it was, and I was going and going, and I ended up minute and 40 seconds. Yeah.
That's good, isn't it?
I'm telling you, it's a lot. I would have missed the plane, what can I say? So I told the story on the show. I told the story on the show, and that's a lot of water. But what happens when you play, your body sort of shuts down, and then when you stop playing, then it, you know, sort of...
So you weren't thinking about going to the loo while you were playing? And
No, you don't have to then, but it's after you stop, then it sort of happens later. A lot of players cannot go. When they do drug testing, after they stop playing, it takes them hours before the body opens up literally again, and you cannot go, they cannot go to the loo. So they just sit there and drink beer and wait until they can finally pee in the cup, and so they can do the drug testing.
But if you think about if you turned a tap on for 1 minute and 40 seconds, I mean, you'd feel a lot, wouldn't you? That's
I made a plane. What can I say? I was happy about that.
Yeah, no, it's good, though. I'm impressed.
It's a skill.
It really is. No, I think particularly a gift for a lady, because often ladies seem to have quite tiny bladders. Have you noticed this? When you're out with ladies, they get to go to the toilet more.
Yeah, but they do it all together in groups. That's the bit that I don't understand.
Lone wolf over here.
Yeah.
Minute 40. She's missing.
People ask me why I did the Celebrity I'm Out of Here. I said, well, I didn't watch the show, so I didn't really know what I was getting myself into. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have done it. And the same thing kind of happened here when I agreed to do the show. I didn't know quite the kind of sense of humor you had on the show. Now that I do...
That's just water. You're fine.
Okay.
Now, Brendan Fraser.
Hello.
You were here to tell us about your new film, which is in cinemas now, I think.
Yeah, yes, I just saw December 12th is its release date. It's called Inkheart. It's about a book called Inkheart, and a humble bookbinder by trade. And he has this unusual ability that elements or weather systems, or sometimes, in this case, people emerge. Characters come from the world of this book in particular.
Well, listen, we've got a clip.
It's a long-winded
Give us a flavour. Give us a flavour of what to expect if you go to the cinema.
Please do.
Here we go.
Listen, you want your wife back as much as I want to go home to my family. If you think there's another copy of Inkheart out there, fine. Let's find it together.
And how do you intend that we escape?
Page 14. The mighty storm.
There's a cyclone coming in. I'll go after the stock. Quick, Dorothy, she screamed. Run for the cellar. A strange thing then happened. The house whirled around 2 or 3 times and rose slowly through the air.
That should do it!
Needless to say, things blow up and it's very exciting.
Very good.